Yeah.
Alright, so tell us who you are.
It's AB. Abdirizak is my real name for real. But yeah, AB.
AB, what do you do?
I'm a I'm a model, stylist, do a little bit of creative direction. Yep, that's pretty much it. I'm a fly ass nigga. That's what I do.
And in the time that you're not modeling, creative directing, being a fly ass nigga,
hmm
what is your current pastime?
I guess my current pastime, um, I'm in school a little bit, but I guess like my favorite pastime is like spending time with like my peers. I got like a lot of creative friends, so I just like being around them, just being around. I go out a lot, um, just getting inspiration anywhere I can, type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Let's
so.
talk about that for a second. So, like, how important is it to have a group of peers that inspires you and motivates you to keep going?
But I feel like that's like the most important thing, cause I don't know, like people say you don't need validation, but like we all seek it from the ones around us, like you know what I'm saying. So like I care about what my homie thinks about me, cause what I'm saying, he inspires me and I inspire him. So I feel like it's everything, having people around you who are on the same wavelength. Like it's very important. Like shit, I don't know what I would do without my homies. I don't even know what shit. I probably wouldn't even have this on. You feel me? So yeah. So I just feel like the time we spend together is like, I feel like we just keep growing instead of like going backwards. You feel me? So yeah.
What do you feel like fulfills you in life?
Fulfills me in life. I don't know. Um, I don't know. That's a tough question. Like, there's so much things. Like, I wanna, what I'm saying. I'm kind of religious a little bit, so like, just being on the right path, I guess, and like, I want to have a wife, kids, a big family type thing. I feel like that's when I'll be at my full fulfillment. So it's kind of hard to think about that right now, because I'm like still working towards it. I feel like I'm just not fulfilled. So, yeah, we're still seeking it, I guess,
Yeah.
is the answer for that.
We're going back into modeling and creative directing and those things. So, for starters, when it comes to modeling, do you see modeling as something that just kind of puts your foot in the door to do what you really want to do, or is that like a passion of yours for real?
Um, I would say it's a passion more than, because I always say this all the time. Modeling is not really like a talent thing. I mean, I guess you got to be photogenic and all that, but like modeling is really like, I think making it in modeling is about luck a little bit more than your skill. I guess you need luck in everything in life, but I guess I don't really see it as a passion of mine, because I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's not a hard task to do, So it's like, I don't know. It's hard to answer that question. I have a love-hate relationship with modeling.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I don't know. Yeah,
yeah.
I hate it.
Like, I see you as somebody as being more of like as like a tastemaker.
Mhm.
When you're a curator, you kind of create that vibe of A B.
Mhm.
When I see an aesthetic, I'm like, okay, that's an A B vibe. Do you feel like, one, have you noticed that about yourself? Do you feel
Mhm.
like you are a tastemaker? And for two, how would you apply that into other aspects of what you want to do in your life?
Yeah, I would definitely say I'm a tastemaker. How I want to imply that to other aspects of my life, I guess that's like I'm working on that now. Like me and Jay got this magazine, so I guess I just gotta like, you gotta put shit out. You can't just like be saying, oh yeah, that's something I did, or I don't know how to explain it. Like, you can't be front running about something that no one knows about. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just be telling them like, yeah, I started doing that first, or I started doing this first, or that nigga, I put that nigga onto this. But like, people need to see it with their own eyes. You know what I'm saying? So like, if like, my whole goal is to like, people will remember me as like, I don't know how to say what I'm saying right now. It's kind of hard to break it down. Like,
No, it's cool because
yeah,
we're gonna chop this up. So
yeah.
however you want to go about
it's like niggas gonna know that AB like brought all these people together more than like um, AB put these people on to something. Like, cause I feel like you can't really put nobody on anything. You could just show them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. I can't give you advice because it's gonna make it seem like I'm telling you to do it my way, if that makes sense. But my way might not be right for you. You know what I mean? So like, all I could do is just show you what I did, or you know what I'm saying? So exactly. So that's like my whole thing. I want people to just remember who I introduced them to, or stuff like that. Like what room I put them in, instead of like what I literally did for them. You know what I mean? So.
Think about what you literally do for people.
Yeah.
You literally style people.
Yeah.
Talk about how you incorporated, first of all, finding your own personal style,
Mhm.
and then how you then can look at another person and say, oh, this would work for you, next one.
I just feel like it's all about first what you're comfortable wearing. Your proportions is everything when you're putting clothes on. Like how the clothes fit you is more important than what you're wearing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be wearing anything, but if it like fits you nice, that's the most important thing. So I guess when I'm like trying to style somebody, like that's what I try to focus on. Like what looks good on you instead of like what brand am I putting you in. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's like my most important styling tip if I had to give one, or and that's such.
And then what realm do you style the most? Is it more so like a runway type of vibe or a photo shoot?
It definitely like a photo shoot, but I feel like there's no boundaries for a photo shoot, you know? Like, it's only whatever the model or whoever you're styling is comfortable in. So you just gotta create the right energy with whoever you're styling. Like, I mainly like work with like athletes or like people that just like clients that shop with me type thing. So you gotta just know your client, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's also very important. Like, you can't just walk up to someone and be like, yo, let me style you. And like, you don't even know who the person is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what they're into or anything like that. So just know what you're getting into. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Let's talk about your journey and discovering fashion for one.
Mm-hmm.
What really brought you into that world and the fashion?
Honestly, bro, the internet, the people you're around, like, my older brother was always like super into clothes, so I definitely picked that up from him, and then just seeing him and his friends doing it, and then I guess like I was like really the only friend like in my group growing up that was like into clothes for real. But just the older I get, the more people I meet, the more things you find out. Like, I just became like a fashion geek out of nowhere. I don't even know when it happened. Like, I'm on Vogue Runway looking at old shit from like 1990 whatever, you know. Random brands. I don't know, I just started caring about it. And it's like, it's more of like, it's just like a lifestyle now. Like, there's nothing more to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas get fly every day, you know. Yeah, it's just a lifestyle.
And speaking of lifestyle, we live in a state where the lifestyle is still developing.
Mm-hmm.
You're still trying to cultivate what that lifestyle looks like in your city.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you've been to other cities, as far as New York, Toronto,
Mm-hmm.
going to London pretty soon. Talk about the inspiration you got from stepping outside of your own city and how important it is to actually travel, expand, and see the world.
I feel like traveling is, I need to travel more. I want to travel more, obviously, but like everything I see in like other cities, I feel like Arizona lacks just because we're just not a big city, if that makes sense. Like the nightlife and like, I'm trying to put this in words. Like, I guess it's just like the people in Toronto, New York, and LA a little bit, like, it's just like a more camaraderie for the creative world. Like, I feel like Arizona's on the, like, we got something brewing right now in that sense, but like, when you go over there, you just see it like firsthand. Like as a new person who just came here to the city, like the first day, like you just automatically feel welcomed, and like you could just see like there's no like profile or none of that shit matters, So I think that's just what I'm like. That's all I care about. Like I just like being in a room where like everyone's on the same energy. Like no one cares. No one's above one another. And I think in other cities, it's
Kind of back to that
yeah.
inspiration as well too. Because obviously we have inspiration within our friend group and our
Mhm.
peers, but like outside of that is you don't really get too much inspiration.
Mhm.
So how do you feel like we can bring that to Arizona and really cultivate inspiration outside of just us, as me, you, Jay, Lee, and all of our
Mhm. I think it all starts with events. Like you gotta do something that's gonna bring people out. You know what I'm saying? Because none of us make clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that we're doing has to be showcased, like in your face. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of like selling it online or anything like that. Like so, I feel like just like mastering like our events and like bringing the community out, like where people, it's to a point where people know like, oh, if he's doing something, like, oh, it's gonna be like you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? There's no debate or anything like. So I think that's where it all starts. Like you gotta have like people backing you in your city and like physical proof of it, not just like hella followers on Instagram. Like I know people with hella followers on Instagram, they can't fucking throw nothing down, you know what I'm saying? Like they can't bring the people out. So I feel like Arizona's doing a good job of it right now, like low key, like there's a lot of events and shit going on, but we could do it on a bigger scale for sure.
And let's talk about some of the things that you say you got to really do in your face. You
Mhm.
spoke a little bit about a project you're working on with Jay, another person that's going to be
Mhm.
in this Pastime interview series. Touch on that a little bit. What is it that you and Jay have coming up?
So we're working on like a magazine. It's nameless right now, but pretty much just highlighting like what I guess my styling that I've done, Jay's photos, just our creative direction together. Like we're gonna be working with y'all on a couple of things too. So it's just all still in the works. Like I don't want to speak too much on it yet, but yeah, it's coming soon. Me and Jay finna drop. You're gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? We plan on having an event for it too, so we could literally put it in their face. Pause. But yeah, so that's coming soon. I just really want to show that like niggas are not just models, because I feel like I haven't really put out anything other than my modeling stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've posted like who I've styled a couple times, but other than that, so this is just like a full body of work, like for the first time. Yeah.
And with this being a passing time like a time capsule,
Mhm.
with that being said, is there anything that you would like to tell the people doing this or even yourself? So
Um.
you can look back on this and maybe or you can look back on this.
Uh. Just always remember the price of the brick is going up. You feel me? Like, you are the brick, so your price has to always go up. Like, it should never be the same. The price of the brick is going up. Like, what do you do for people, or like what? I guess like how you gonna add value to the world? You know what I'm saying? So your value should always just be getting more and more expensive because you know what I'm saying, you did it. And shout out to my nigga Banks behind the camera, Malik, the whole passing time. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for the world to see this shit. For real, for real. We going up. That's it.
It's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Cut.
Cut.